afternoon students. I hope you all are fine and safe. Dear students, in the previous video we done exercise 7.4 question number 1 to 5, and in this video we will solve question number 6 and 7 of exercise 7.4. Now the question is, the following fraction represent just three different numbers. Separate them into three groups of equivalent fractions by changing each one of its simplest form. In this, some parts are given to you. You have to convert the fraction into the simplest form. After this, you have to separate them into three groups of equivalent fraction. For this, you have to reduce the fraction into the simplest form. As we have numerator 2, denominator 12. Both are divisible by 2. So I will write here simplest form. Here I am reducing into the simplest form. Simplest form is 2 upon 12. Both are divisible by 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. 12 divided by 2, 6. So here my simplest form is 1 upon 6. Now next I have B part, 3 upon 15. 3 upon 15. Both are divisible by 3. So I will write simplest form 3 upon 15 divided by 3 divided by 3. Both the numerator and denominator are divisible by 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. 15 divided by 3, that is 5. So my answer is 1 upon 5. Now next we have C part. C part we have to write into the simplest form. That is, C part is 8 upon 50. 8 upon 50 we have, as both are divisible by 2, because 8 and this 0 at one's place is divisible by 2. So I will write 8 divided by 2, 50 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2 I will get 4. 50 divided by 2 I will get 25. So this is my A, B and C part. Next we have part D. 16 upon 100. I have to write into the simplest form. 16 upon 100. You can also divide both the numbers by the HCF of both numerator and denominator. Another way, you have to check, as both are divisible by 2. So I will write this is divided by 2, 100 divided by 2. 16 divided by 2, I will get 88. 100 divided by 2, I will get this 50. Again, you have to reduce it into the simplest form, as both are divisible by 2. So 8 divided by 2, 50 divided by 2. So here I will get 4 upon 25. Now there is no any number by which you divide both numerator and denominator. So your simplest form is 4 upon 25. Or you can directly divide both numerator and denominator by the HCF of this. That is, 16 upon 100 is divided by 4. This is also divided by 4. That is 4 upon 25. Both the ways are correct. Whatever convenient for you, you can opt that. So here simplest form is 4 upon 25. Next we have E part. 10 upon 60. I have to convert into the simplest form. Here 10, here 60. As both numerator and denominators are divisible by 10, because we have 10 at 0 at one place in here also. So my answer is 1 upon 6. You can also write like this. 10 upon 60. Here 0 and this 0. At the end you can cancel like this. Again you have 1 upon 6. So it's up to you, whatever the way you want to opt. Now the F part is 15 upon 75. So simplest form, as I told you earlier, you have to write in steps also. 15 divided by 3, 75 divided by 3, I will get this 5. And here I will get this 25. So next, as both are divisible by 5, so I will write 5 divided by 5, 25 divided by 5. Here I will get 1. 25 divided by 5, I will get this 5. So here my simplest form is 1 upon 5. After F part, I have part G. that is 12 upon 60. So simplest form is 12 upon 60, that is both are divisible by 2. So 12 divided by 2, 6. 60 divided by 2, that is 30. Again both are divisible by the same number. Divided, both are divisible by 2. So here I will get 2 3s are 6. This 3 upon 15. Now again both are divisible by the same number, that is 3. So 3 upon 15 divided by, both are divisible by 3. So 3 divided by 3 I have 1. 15 divided by 3 I have 5. So my simplest form is 1 upon 5. You can also divide both the numbers by 12. As I know that 60 is a multiple of 12. So 12 divided by 12, 1. 60 divided by 12, that is 5. Now next I have H part. 16 upon 96. So here simplest form, I have to change it into the simplest form. 16 upon 96. So both are divisible by 2. 16 divided by 2, 8. So 96 divided by 2, that is 48. 8 upon 48. Again both are divisible by 2. Here we have 4 and here we have 24. Again both are divisible by 2. Here we have 12 and 24 divided by 2, that is this. So 2 upon 12, both are divisible by 2. 1, 12 divided by 2, that is 6. So here my simplest form is this, 1 upon 6. Or you can also solve like this, 16 upon 96. Both are divisible by 16. 16 divided by 16, that is 1. 96 divided by 16, that is 6. So it's up to you. You can show in steps also. Here next I have I part. 12 upon 75. Here simplest form we have 12 upon 75. Now both are divisible by 3. Here we have 4 and 75 divisible by 3, we have this 25. 4 upon 25, we can't reduce into another, so 4 upon 25 is the answer. Next we have J part. J part is 12 upon 72. Here we have simplest form 12 upon 72. Both are divisible by 2. 12 divided by 2, 6. 72 divided by 2, that we have 36. So 6 upon 36. You can also divide directly by 6. Here 6 divided by 6, 36 divided by 6, I will get 1 upon 6. Then after J we have K part. 3 upon 18. Simplest form में change करना, so as both are divisible by 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. 18 divided by 3, we have 6. The next we have L part. 4 upon 25. It is already into the simplest form, so no need to change it because we can't change. So here simplest form is 4 upon 25. Now after this we have question, we have to separate into groups. We have to separate into groups. First group, second group and third group. So for this we have fractions 1 upon 6, 4 upon 25, 1 upon 5. Okay, then we have again this 4 upon 25, 1 upon 6, 1 upon 5. Then so here my first group is, which fraction is 1 upon 6, each fraction, and then I have each fraction, I will write fraction also, each fraction 1 upon 6, each fraction that is 4 upon 25, then each fraction 1 upon 5. Okay, let's classify it. 1 upon 6, 1 upon 6 we have this A part. Then B part is 1 upon 5, so I will write B over here. C part is 4 upon 25, so I will write C over here. Then D part is 4 upon 5, 4 upon 25. Here we have part D. E part 1 upon 6, E part. F part 1 upon 5, so I will write F over here. After that G part I have 1 upon 5, so I will write G in the third group. After that H 1 upon 6. Then I part 4 upon 25, so I will write I part. J part 1 upon 6, so I will write J part. K part 1 upon 6, so I will write K part also. So L part is 4 upon 25. So in this way you just classify all the groups by checking the fractions. So here we separate them into 3 groups of equivalent fractions. So this is your question number 6. So next I have question number 7. Now the question number 7 is, find answer to the following. Write and indicate how you solve them. We have to write, is fraction 5 upon 9 equals to 4 upon 5? Okay, so as I told you earlier, whenever you have to compare, you can opt any method, whether taking LCM or cross multiplication, cross product method. Now the question is 5 upon 9 equals to 4 upon 5. Okay, so here I will take LCM. LCM of 9 and 5. LCM of 9 and 5 is 45. Here we have 5 upon 9 and we have 4 upon 5. To compare this, you have to take the LCM, that is 45. So in the denominator you need 45. By which number you multiply 9 so that you will get 45? That is 5, because 9 5s are 45. If you are multiplying 5 in the denominator, you have to multiply the same in the numerator as well. Similarly, here we have 4 upon 5. So here you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 9. So here I will get 25 upon 49 and here I will get 36 upon 45. Here 25 upon 45 is lesser than 36 upon 45 and the question is both the fraction equal? So I will write no. 5 upon 9 and 4 upon 5 are not equal. They are not equal. So here A part answer is no. So it is no. For simply we can write like that. 25 upon 45 is not equals to 36 upon 45. So we can say that 5 upon 9 is not equals to 4 upon 5. So let's do next part, B part. Now here B part is 9 upon 16 is 9 upon 16 equals to 5 upon 9. Again you have to take LCM. LCM of 16 and 9. LCM of 16 and 9 is 144. You can, now the B part is 9 upon 16 equals to 5 upon 9. So take LCM of 16 and 9. 16 and 9 and 16. So 2, 9 as it is. Here we have 8, 2. Here 2 4s are 8. 2 as it is, 2, 2 1s are, then 3, 3 3s are 9, 1, this 3 as it is. So if I take LCM, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 into 9 we have 144. So we have 9 upon 16. By which number you multiply 16 so that you will get 144? You can check from this also. So here I have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 9. Next we have 5 upon 9. And in this, by which number you multiply 9 so that you will get 144? That is 16. So here 9 9s are 81 upon 144. 5 into 16, that is 80 upon 144. In this also both are not equal fractions. So I will write that 9 upon 16 is not equals to 5 upon 9. So next we have C part. Here you have to take the LCM. LCM of 5 and 20 is 20. You can also solve by the division method. So here we have 4 upon 5 and 16 upon 20. By which number you multiply 5 so that you will get 20? That is 4. Multiply denominator by 4, numerator by 4. 16 upon 20. And here we have 16 upon 20 as it is. No need to multiply any number in the denominator. Here both are equal. 16 upon 20 is equals to 16 upon 20. So we can say that 4 upon 5 is equals to 16 upon 20. So we can say that yes, both the fractions are equivalent. So we can say that yes, both are equal, both are equivalent. Next we have D part. Here again I have to take the LCM of denominator, LCM of 15 and 30. Here LCM of 15 and 30 is 30 as it is, 1 upon 15 and 4 upon 30. By which number you multiply 15 so that you will get 30? That is 2. Multiply denominator by 2, numerator by 2. You will get 2 upon 30 and here 4 upon 30 as it is, and both the fractions are not equal. So we can say that 1 upon 15 is not equals to 4 upon 30. So 1 upon 15 is not equals to 4 upon 30. So this is your question number 7. So your homework is you have to complete question number 1 to 7 of exercise 7.4 on your notebooks. Take care.